Hello, Mr. Wakeling again with your maths lesson for today. I've formed a sort of classroom upstairs in my house now, so we should be better off. Now, carrying on with our theme of area, we're going to have a look today at counting squares and making sure that we understand the area. So to start with, the first question is quite simple. You should all be able to do this. Count the square in each shape to find the area. So you want to pop your answer in the little white boxes here. And then at the bottom here, it says, which shape has the greatest area? So greatest, it means which is the biggest, which has the most area. Number 2, what is the area of the shaded part of the shape? Now, I don't know if you can tell, but it's really it's not that clear on mine. The shaded part is only the outside, not these inside 6. So the area is such and such squares will be your answer for that one. Number 3, here is a kitchen tile. What area of the tile is blue? What area of the tile is white? And what is the total area of the tiles? That will be both numbers together. These two shapes are made up of squares of the same size. Okay, now Jack says these two shapes have the same area, but Rosie says the first shape is bigger because it takes up more space. Now, I'm going to draw this one out for you on my whiteboard here. So if I move this whiteboard a bit closer for you and I make myself a bit bigger. There we are. Okay, so Jack's one has got 4 squares across the top. Then it's got one more here. Then it's got 3 like this. And then 1 at the bottom. Rosie's shape is a square with 9 squares inside it. Is that light too bright? Is it shining off it? Let's tilt that down a bit. There we go. Okay, so it's saying which one has the most area. So Jack says these two shapes have the same area. Rosie says the first one is bigger because it takes up more space. That's definitely true. This one takes up more space because it's 1, 2, 3, 4 high, and it takes up 4 wide as well. This one only takes up 3 by 3. But let's count the squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we know that 1, 2, 3 times 1, 2, 3 is 9 as well. So they both take up 9 squares. So you tell me who's correct and tell me why. Go on to the next one. Question 5. Here's a rectangle. Now, thinking back to the work we were doing on arrays before we finished for Christmas, when you were showing your dividing sentences in different ways, here is a rectangle. The rectangle has so many rows and so many columns. So rows are the ones that go horizontal, and columns are the ones that go vertical. Okay, so this shape has how many rows, how many columns? Then work out the area of the rectangle and then tell me how you worked it out. Some of you, if you're doing mild or medium, you might want to just count them. But if you're doing spicy or inferno, you may be able to tell me a different way, especially using your knowledge of arrays. Now find the area of each rectangle on this next one, A, B, and C, using the knowledge you've had from the question before. And then question 7, last one, Nigel and Ava are making shapes. They each use 6 squares. The area of Nigel's shape is equal to the area of Ava's shape. Is this true or false? How do you know? Now, the shapes are the same. But what is the big difference? Which one takes up more space? Okay, think about the size of the squares for this one. There we are then. I think you'll all be able to manage to do that. I'm looking forward to seeing all of your answers on Seesaw. If you're struggling to upload them on Seesaw or they're coming out really, really small, you can email them across to me or you can send them across to me on Dojo. Mums, dads and adults at home, feel free to take pictures of the work as well.